Official DOIJ podcast. Give me 1 second. Let me post this link, and then we'll get into what we're going to discuss today. But while I'm doing this, if you would be so kind as to go in the description. On your way to the description, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you know when we go live with the official DOIJ podcast, or whenever I upload DOIJ content, which should hopefully be coming sometime next week at the latest. But in the description you'll see 3 links. One will be to Stephanie Plays Vlogs, one of our amazing co-hosts. Just go ahead and click that, and then that should take you right to her channel. And then from there you can subscribe to her as well. Turn on the notification bell for her as well, even though she does go live a lot. But then the second link in the description will be to our official DOIJ podcast server. So go ahead and just click that as well. That would be amazing. And that's how you can get, that's how you'll be the first to know about anything that goes on with the official DOIJ podcast before it is podcasted. Plus also some votes and things, and like any events or anything that's going to be going down. That's how you'll be notified of it first. And the third link in the description is going to be to the DOIJ interview server. We have GTA 5 roleplay for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. PC being the 5M. We also have Red Dead Redemption 2 online roleplay for GTA 5 and PS4.
On Xbox.
Did I not say that?
No, I didn't hear it. I just joined.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking. I don't know if I was dreaming, but hey, Stephanie. I don't know if I dropped this. Well, let's check. I'll do it. Okay, hold on. Why can I not? I feel like I either dreamt this or I actually saw it. I'll have to look. There it is. But I feel like Rockstar announced they're bringing something to PC. So how are you, Stephanie?
I'm doing good.
Good.
My VMs are, what the fuck?
What?
My DMs are just questionable at times. Yeah, I've not got anything besides the new season of 13 Reasons Why is out today, and I'm like, I must watch.
Yeah, you do like that show a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's actually really good.
Yeah, it's always good to have a show that you watch. Like I said, you like to watch. Of course, again, if you didn't like to watch it, you wouldn't watch it, would you? Well,
Nope.
unless there's like literally nothing on and you are just so bored that then at some point it becomes entertaining, even if it is in the slightest, just because it is the only thing to watch that you have not seen already. Because for anything to become new, like once you binge watch an entire, like not just entire season, an entire series of a show, most of the time, the only way for it to become like new again, like after you're like, oh, I've already seen this, I don't want to watch it again because I know exactly what's going to happen. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? Once that sets in of, I don't want to watch it because it's not really new, it's not really fresh. It's just, it gets on a repetitive basis, even though the episodes may be different, like, completely different from each other. But the only way for that to reset to, oh, this is new and exciting, is if you stop watching it for at least a good 4 or 5 years. And then they become new again. And trust me, I know this. I want once somehow binge watched every episode of NCIS, the original, on cable TV. I don't know how else they'll do on cable TV, but whatever. At least once they're showing anyway, which I believe they showed the whole season because they seem to go in order.
Yeah.
Not really in order, but they were. They showed the whole series, and I was like, oh gosh, this is boring. And then I stopped watching it for like 4, 5, 6 years, and then I started again, and it's like, oh yay, I vaguely remember this, but I don't remember everything, so yay, it's new again, kind of. And they even made new episodes, which was definitely exciting. But,
yeah. Yeah. The show I've watched most over and over again was the Vampire Diaries on Netflix. Because I got hooked on it.
there was a few shows that I used to watch on cable TV that they're not out anymore. I think they're making a remake of one of them, but it's always irritating when they go to make like a remake, a remaster, or whatever, like a new cast. And all
Yeah.
But then it's like completely different from how the original was, which is like, especially elements that made the original so good. Like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, they had the Sam the black cat talk. There are two ants, two aunts, whatever you call it. And then the Teenage Witch, Sabrina. I think they're making like a new version of that show, but this time the cat doesn't talk. So it's like, really, that was one of the coolest parts about the show. Watching it, when I was younger, it was, seeing Sam the black cat talk. Because he used to be a witch or wizard, or whatever they call him in that universe, himself. And then I can't remember exactly how he became a cat, but yes, that's what was really cool. That's what really made that show stand out and was different. Because Sam would give his opinions on things, and he was like, it was great. And then I saw that they were making a new one, but the cat didn't talk, which I was like, really? Y'all gonna take out one of the biggest parts of it? Like, Sabrina doesn't look like Sabrina. Nobody looks like anybody except for the cat, and the cat doesn't even talk. Hey, go again.
Hi.
So, hey, Saturn.
Hi.
Is that... It's like, I don't like Saturn. Like,
Oh, thank you. That just makes me even happier on my birthday.
Is that what you're leading that, Stephanie, with the whole I'm like, hey, Saturn, great to have you here. Stephanie's like, Fuck out.
I feel so special on my birthday at this point, man. I'm just getting as I join. Thank you.
I did say hello to you.
Now you're
Stephanie was the one that went,
Shut up! Don't pick on me, I'll just go back to my office in the main.
Do that enough and you will no longer be a
Like,
guy.
I just went because I don't like someone. Don't tell me that I can't say
I said hello.
When did you say hello? I didn't hear hello.
I said hello, you dumb butt.
Oh, hello.
I think we just heard the We didn't hear the hello, we just heard the
Shut up.
Maybe she tried
I'm
to
pretty
say
sure they're bullying me.
We're not.
Hello, official. Oh, we have a VOD here. Better behave.
Oh.
Oh, bye.
Is he on the PS4 servers?
I think BOD is on all servers.
I don't have to worry as much then.
On the Xbox.
But he's still a BOD, so...
That's what I'm saying, as much. I spent half the day today cutting grass.
I feel you on that one. I do that. Oh, fuck my iron brew. I'm like, who's sat watching Netflix?
So how was, I believe you live streamed some Fire EMS yesterday. How was it?
It was actually really fun. I did stream like 3 hours ago as well.
Nice.
Obviously we were just sat at the station, so I didn't want to bore the viewers.
Yeah,
So I kept it short.
I tried to do a scene for you, hoping you'd get attached, but I think you're already attached to a different scene.
Really? load of different stuff.
Nice.
I mean, yes, yeah, last night one of the advertisers were recording some fire and EMS. I was like, I'm gonna drive off Mount Chiliad and meet myself off Mount Chiliad.
Yesterday I dealt with a car going 105 down the highway that couldn't stop. So I was trying to catch up on a crime fake.
Fun.
That was not easy.
I went for like 12, 13 hours, and then I decided to go LEO, and of course, pretty much as soon as I went LEO, there's like a freaking 1080, and go figure that, okay, so there's like so I'm driving around, and there's a call, like someone says that they're pulling over a guy driving a truck with two people that's, hauling a boat, like a pickup truck hauling a boat, and two people in the boat. So I'm on my way thinking, okay, two people in the back of the boat, they're probably drunk, Lord only knows what the hell is going on. So I'm making my way to just kind of back him up. He didn't ask for any backup, but I'm like, yeah, why not? Just be in the area in case. Next thing you know, as I'm, getting, it's like over in Sandy, they're unharmed, they're on 68, I'm on like Joshua, and of course, what do you know, I hear that it turns into a 1080, and they're going down the highway. And of course, for some reason, the cop didn't know how to actually call out the directions because he was saying they're going north, and even though they were going south. So I was like sitting there kind of like waiting for him. I was trying to cut him off, and I'm like, where are they? And they actually gave me the location in the city. But long story short, so I end up catching up. We chase them. They go to the Del Perro Beach, and they actually drive straight off into the water and get away on boat.
Oh my days.
So, yeah, we had no air one. Go figure. I know when I was a SIP, there was air one for at least good 6-7 hours. And of course, go figure, when we really need air one, there's no air one. Like,
the fact that someone drove into the water, that reminds me of the article that happened a while ago. It was like last year or the year before that. Some woman with a bunch of kids just decided to yeet her car and everything off into the ocean. And they were all fine. I don't know what it was, but she literally just yeeted the entire car full of kids off into the water. And they just jumped out of the car and just said, and anyone who was trying to help the kids out, she was just like, leave them, they're just money. They're waste. I'm sitting there like, bruh.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, it was in, I don't know where it was, I think it was somewhere in the UK. Shocker that someone throws their kids off into water. That's how to get rid of kids without having to freaking waste money. Resulting.
Well, actually,
that's just
because, I mean, you're kind of fucking your car, Cause, like...
It's literally, it was next level. If you don't stop fighting, I'm turning his car around. Instead, it was just, if you don't stop fighting, I'm putting you into the water.
Fight, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw his car in the goddamn ocean. I'm gonna lock the doors. Y'all come, you'll get out.
But no, what's your opinion on the fact that
buy a new car?
What's your opinion on the fact that one of the most important ecosystems on the planet is being ripped to shreds and burnt for cattle farmers?
I haven't heard that yet.
Zach, watch that clip I sent you in DMs. And that's what I yeeted off Mount Chiliad yesterday for fire EMS.
I'll have to watch it in a bit.
I think it was yesterday or the day before, but the car was speeding down 100. I was 911 call, so I just joined. I was like, help me, I'm going full speed, the car won't stop. I can't, my accelerator stopped. I was like, well, have you tried hitting the handbrake or anything? He said, it doesn't work. I said, do you try to turn the engine off? He said, the car doesn't turn off under 10 miles an hour. I said, do you have any emergency systems, whatever? And he said, no, this is a brand new car. And then I was just like, right. I'm in a crime vic. I'm the only officer that's 10 at this very moment. And you're on the other side of the highway doing 105, and I'm in a crime vic that can barely hit 90. How was this going to work out? So I was out chasing him. I did like a full lap, and he crashed into a barrier thing. And then he went flying. And I was just like, oh, the only way I saw it was, the only way he's going to survive in any way is he hitting a crash buyer and just begging that he doesn't die. Because there's no way I was stopping that car.
Wait, so is it the brakes didn't work and the gas was stuck? Is that what he said?
He said accelerator was stuck. Again, the brakes and all wasn't working, and his car could not turn off under 10 miles an hour, and he had no emergency brake or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then, so essentially, what happened was the only way he was able to stop the car was not crashing into a crash barrier, but becoming the crash barrier. He survived somehow. out.
Yeah, Matt and Fire called out to that one. Route 13.
Yeah. EMS, because
I was
you went
there.
flying in a car and became... Well, I thought you would have become marshmallows after that. And Fire, because it was a car.
We were like, what the fuck? When I got on him. Because I had the rapid response unit out, I was like, what the fuck?
And can I just say, to the LSPD, I transferred, like, the day before yesterday. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure what day it was. It was either the day before yesterday or yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. And what happened was, I spent over an hour and a half trying to get that car, the car for LSPD. And to the point where I was, like, asking people for help. And then finally, I think it was, his name's Constantine. I think it was him to help me out.
That car's not exactly easy to get. That car's not easy to get, I don't...
Yeah, I found that out very quickly.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go with the LSPD, because getting that quick, because if no one's there, like, no one's willing to help you, you're kind of fucked. The only thing just happened to have it spawn in.
Unless you have a civ help.
Yeah, and even then, someone says only one help, so it's like, okay, I'm on my own, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, because the civs look at it as soon as you get your car, you can arrest me for the things I'm doing. So no, we don't want we don't want you to get your car.
So I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, and sometimes I struggle getting the the Taurus, because like the cops kind of want to always get on me, or like I'll repair it and then it immediately gets fucked by AI. It's like I gotta repair it again, or I repair it and it completely despawns. It's like I gotta start the whole process again. Like I literally once spent like at least a good 3.5 hours just trying to get a cop car and repair it.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's not always like that, granted, but most of the time it's frustrating. I cannot wait to get to buy them. And
right now, there's soon going to be interviews for the LSPD commander. Well, because there's the LSPD commander stage open. When the interviews open, I'm going to try and see. I'm going to do them. Because why not? Might as well.
I mean, I was LSPD commander before, but I might try for it again. I don't know.
I'm just going to do it anyway, because it's just like, why not?
It's not that at the moment. I'm technically running 2 departments. I've got my fire and EMS department, and I'm looking after the dispatch department, while Oasis and Mediva both LOA. So I'm like, do I want to add that onto me? But I feel like I could do it. But the only issue that we did probably have to get an alpha call sign. I'm like,
What, you don't want an alpha call sign?
I'm happy with 5 Tango.
I've had my call sign changed.
One, aren't you?
Mhm.
I've had my call sign changed 3 times. Twice in SASP and once. Well, I had it originally. My original call sign was 2 Bravo 193, and then once I did my Air 1 training, they were like, "We're re-giving everyone new call signs," and I was given 2 Bravo 105. Then I switched to LSPD and got 6 Whiskey 47.
Yeah, got it.
I joined. When I joined, I got Civ 480, and then I got this. My 5 Tango, I can't remember what 5 Tango number I got. Then I got 5 Tango, and then I got my 4 down to 08. And I got 1 off 47, I think it was.
There's someone in the
5
way.
Tango 1.
Don't want me to move him in here.
I remember, I can't remember my original Civ call sign. All I remember about it is that someone had the exact same call sign already. So I asked for it to be changed for a long time, but they only changed it when they were going through and giving everybody new call signs.
There's someone in the waiting room.
So, no, let me just load. Computer's being slow, I don't know why. Attack launch was slow, like yesterday for some weird reason, as my phone was charging, it was actually losing charge. I was like 3 hours or something to get it to actually gain a charge. So hopefully not.
But no, I was reading about it. I was reading about it all last night. But the Amazon cattle farmers have set wildfires in the Amazon, and now they've got out of control. So they can destroy their forests, kill off anything they don't want there, and then put the area for cattle. Which I think is just kind of stupid. I mean, you're burning and putting like smoke and stuff into the atmosphere, which is damaging enough, and then you're also destroying trees, which is trying to help take out the bad stuff in the air, you know, the pollution and stuff, and turning it into oxygen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you really
you're filling
that land for your cattle farm, I mean, cut down the trees. You know what I mean? Don't burn them down, just cut them down.
Yeah.
It may take a bit longer than I get. You know, the trees are really fucking tall, but it's like, come on, people.
Well, the Amazon rainforest.
Mexicans, because it'd be racist, but I mean, usually they're pretty, pretty nimble, like pretty agile. Like, I remember one time we had some people cut down some trees.
Away and do something real quick.
They did it with no equipment. They just climbed right up the tree. No harness, no nothing. They climbed up the trees, cut the branches off, and it was like, how long?
The worst thing about it is, it said, I think it was last year, it said if 25% of the rainforest goes, then it like can't be declared a rainforest, or it can it will be extremely damaging, because that's where most of our oxygen is being created, because obviously trees and stuff make oxygen and blah blah blah. And 25% of the rainforest, if that goes, then it's going to it's like world global emergency problems, and 17% has already been destroyed in the past year or two. So we're on our. If we keep going up the street, bye Amazon. Also, you're killing off like a lot of animals and stuff. Like there's plants that we haven't discovered. There's animals that we might have not even discovered that might be living there. You know, there's also uncontacted tribes, or whatever they're called, tribes that we haven't talked to, right? And we've let them stay their own ways there. And also, researchers and scientists and stuff have said there's possible cures that's hidden in the forest, and by burning the forest, we're getting rid of the cures that might be there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean,
we're ruining.
Just burn it down. Like, oh, this will be easy and quick, but look what it fucking causes. It causes a whole bunch of chaos. You can't stop it. It's like, it's called a wildfire for a reason.
I mean, we can't stop global warming. We're already at the point of no turning back. Like, all we can do at this point is slow it down as much as possible. We can't actually stop it, but we're doomed. This planet, well, let's be honest here, the planet's doomed anyway when the star turns into a red star in a couple of billion years, but, like, as a planet, we're doomed, because global warming is already happening. We can't stop that, but all we can really do is slow it down. But we're doing the opposite. We're speeding it up. We're killing off one of the main things that were helping us survive. We're essentially killing we're killing the thing that gets rid of carbon dioxide and turns it into oxygen by creating carbon dioxide and killing the thing to stop that happening.
Yeah.
So at this point, the rainforest ain't going to be considered a rainforest, and the ecosystem of the entire planet will be destroyed, because it, like, I can't remember what the exact system of it is, but it's like, it creates water vapor and stuff, and that kind of thing, with all the oxygen and stuff, which will ruin the water currents, like the tidal currents and stuff, and the ocean currents and everything. It has global effects. It's one of the most precious parts of the planet that we desperately need, and we're just ripping it apart to shreds.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas, like, how much damage can we do to this planet in the midst of 1 week? Burn the Amazon, right? Get the matches, boys. Like, that's the reaction of cattle farmers.
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe go to a place.
They just don't think before they do. It's like, think before you act.
Also, cattle. Cattle also create methane. And methane's also bad for the planet's atmosphere in enough volumes of it.
Yeah, they probably need more grassland for their cows to feed off of, because the cows probably shit all over the place and then they just leave it. And then the grass dies. Oh well, there's a bunch of shit all over the place.
What I find hysterical about it is, like, there's plenty of land over here, there's space where we're satisfied with the needs and everything, or we can go to the rainforest and destroy one of the most important things that could possibly practically destroy all half of our planet's ecosystem and possibly do more damage than we could possibly imagine in the course of 1 week. I suggest going to, it's common sense to not go for the thing that's keeping the ecosystem healthy-ish.
Yeah.
And you know what sucks is that research and stuff can guarantee or something. I can't remember what exactly the article I read, but it was like they guarantee there's hidden cures and stuff for diseases that are killing millions right now in that rainforest, and currently we're destroying them and burning them down. That's like, well, okay, calm your house. Maybe it's an even worse idea to burn down this place.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Yeah.
And I hate the fact that there's been barely any news coverage of the fact of it. It's like, main channel news ain't doing it, ain't saying anything about it, even though millions of people watch the news channels. Nope. We ain't doing nothing. We're just gonna write an article on the website, that's about it. We're not gonna actually look at the most important issue that's going on. Flip me, this issue is worse than a lot of things that could be happening right now.
Yeah.
There is a guy in the I'm gonna go see who this guy is. 1 sec.
Alright. Don't forget, if you do have any podcast topic ideas, you're welcome to.
Hey, wants to join the podcast?
About it in the podcast.
Want me to move him in?
No. About it in the podcast anyway, so we can.
Oh,
I got something to do today, so I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, bye.
But alright, but thanks for joining.
I'll go let him know.
Alright.
And okay.
So yeah, if you do want to suggest any podcast topic ideas, please do go ahead and join the podcast server, and then there should be a chat called Suggest Topics. Well, you're more than welcome to go ahead and put any topic ideas there. If you want to leave your feedback on this podcast or any of the staff members, then go ahead and put it in the feedback text chat. Again, those are located in the official DOIJ podcast Discord server, which is the second link in the description below. Of course, do go ahead and also join DOIJ if you haven't done so already, because again we have GTA 5 roleplay for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. We also have Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay for PS4 and Xbox One. Great fun. So go ahead and do that. You have to go through the interview process. You have to get interviewed, then you have to get trained, and then you'll get into me. That is if you pass the interview and then if you pass the training. So do all that. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button below. I'm going to be trying to go live. I'm going to try to go live with some LEO pretty soon, if I can. So normally the session is full. Let's see if someone will start the second session. I might be even getting a few hours. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for listening in.